and gentlemen, welcome to the Lab Tech Show. I am the host. I done took over the stream for my boy Corey Tallboy Sanders. He is, I think he's about 40,000 feet up in the air right now. He's coming back from vacation. I hope he had a wonderful vacation. Listen, every now and then you got to get away. You got to go recharge the batteries. But listen, I'm humbled that he asked me to step in and fill in tonight, November 30th, and talk to y'all. Talk to you a little bit about technology from a consumer perspective, and let's just see what we can do. Let me check and see who's in here. Oh, listen, Mama D's in the building. I see my boy Jim Lee in the building. Listen, it's great to see Chief out. There we go. Now the show can start, right? I see some of my community joining in as well because I am. So listen, I'm streaming everywhere. You mess around and give me your channel, I'm gonna stream everywhere. I'm streaming to the Lab Tech Shows channel. I'm streaming to my YouTube, my Facebook. I think I'm out there on Twitter too, so shouts out to that. Hicks Senior is in the building. I see you, sir. Appreciate you for joining as well. But listen, we gonna go ahead and get this in. Unfortunately, I don't have access to bring in the comments on the labs stream, but I can bring in mine. But Mama D, I see you again. Appreciate you for being here. So let's do this a little differently tonight, right? I know Corey, and I don't want to call him by his government name because I know he doesn't like that. I know Tallboy typically has various segments that he does when he does his show. He does like the word of the day. He'll call into our guy Revis when he's out there traveling, doing his things. But those are all fantastic and wonderful, and even the stash stock tip of the day. Those are his segments. So let's wait till he gets back and have him run those, right? I mean, it just makes sense as opposed to me trying to be Tallboy and do those aspects of his show. Let's just wait till he gets back maybe next week and do those pieces. I checked in with Revis already. Hope you traveling safe, brother. Get to where you got to be. Keep your eyes on the road, that kind of thing. But yeah, next week when Tallboy is back, he'll do the word of the day, the call in with Revis and the stash stock party. Listen, as far as topics go, I'm gonna open it up to you guys. Right, starting at the beginning, I think let's do an AMA. Right, ask me anything. Not that I know everything, but my Rolodex is pretty large, and I can address a lot of things from the consumer technology perspective. So if you've got questions about maybe some of that gear you're thinking about buying for the holidays, some gear you're thinking about getting for someone special that's on any of your lists, let's talk about that. Should you buy this camera? Should you buy this phone, this monitor, those types of things? I'd love to go back and forth with you on that and give you my news pundit type of expertise on it. But I do have a couple of stories that I like to bring up as well. But listen, if you got any questions and you want them answered here on the show, put them in the comment and let's go through them. I do have a few things to talk about. Hicks, what was your Black Friday, Cyber Monday haul? See, don't start that, brother. Don't. I got family watching, and I can't let them know all the things that I bought. And I got Amazon about to ring on the doorbell here in just a few minutes too. So if I got to cut the show short because I got some things coming in the mail today, now you know why, right? Let me do this, right? Let's since Tallboy's traveling, I did bring up this right here, kind of best gift ideas for folks that are out there traveling. Right. It's time to get back out there, folks. It's time to pack a suitcase. It's time to get in the car, get on the train, get in the air, whatever the case may be, and go back out and start seeing folks and seeing things. So a couple of sites have kind of put together what they think are their best travel gifts and travel ideas. Some I agree with, some I'm not too sure about, but take a look at this. So this Yeti cooler, let's talk about this. I recently did an event a couple of months ago, and we had some Yeti coolers that we were giving out to some partners and to some customers. Yeti is the truth, folks. It costs a little bit, but if you want your drinks, your beverages, your food, or whatever to be protected, and you want nothing to get inside that's not supposed to get inside, I'm thinking bears and raccoons and all. Yeti is the truth. So take this Yeti cooler here being the first one, I can agree with that as well. a portable coffee maker. I agree with that. I've got that one, exact one as well. So I know that's the real deal right there. So, um, purifying water bottle. Look, it depends on where you're going. If you're going somewhere where you got to get purify your water, then you roughing it, right? I'm kind of a person now where I like to. I don't camp and I don't sleep on the floor anymore. So I don't know if I'm gonna need the purifying water bottle. But if that's you, more power to you. Shouts out to you for living that life and doing those kind of things. But what is uh, on your list? Let me ask you guys those questions. Right? What's on your list from uh, if you were traveling again? What are the type of things that you think would make sense and would matter? I'm seeing by looking at some of these articles and reports, people are getting back into taking photos as well and going back to the old school way. So look at this here, this instant camera, these old style Polaroid type cameras where they actually take the pictures right there and you can wave them and blow on them and you can actually have that little memento and that keepsake right there. That's becoming more and more back into uh, popularity, right? What was once old is now new again. So those types of things are coming back into popularity. Uh, this portable luggage scale. I don't have that one particularly, but I do have one because I know my wife's not listening because she just landed out of town, so she's at a business dinner. But her luggage is always over the 50 pounds as we pack it. So having a luggage scale is dope and really helps when you get to the airport and you mess around and you got a bag that's 55 pounds. You don't want to get embarrassed because you got to open the bag because it's got your underwear in it. Listen, I'm just talking from my experience. I know these things. Get yourself a portable luggage scale so you can weigh your bags at home before heading to the airport. I'm just saying. This is what we do. See, why are you laughing at me, Mama? You know I'm telling the truth. That's why she's laughing at me over here in these comments. That's all right, though. I see you. Let me see here, Chief. Let's see. Best keyboard and mouse without breaking the bank. I got hold please. I got that here on the next screen. It may not be the best one, but it's actually one that's being recommended right now. I like that comment. Instant cameras are a gimmick, in my opinion. Our $1,000 iPhones do the trick. See, there you that now that's truth right there, brother. That's truth. But again, the nostalgia piece, the fact that you can actually have a physical little 1 inch uh, image that you can give to your friends. Not true. This is probably for the younger generation, right? For the early teen, early 20s. My daughter has one, right? So she uses this at college with her friends, and they got all these little 1 inch Polaroids in her dorm room. Right, you're right. But this $1,000 device we got here in our pockets, we don't buy it to take for make phone calls. We buy it to take pictures, right? 4K video, HDR photo, things of that nature. You're right, man. These mobile phones are a beast. So yeah, don't trip on that. Don't sleep on those. Fancy neck pillow. I don't know. Now, what's highly recommended? Take this from the old guy, 53 years old, been around the block a couple of times. These compression socks. Listen, don't sleep on your feet, folks. Make sure that you got some protection from DVT, that deep vein thrombosis. You've seen the videos. Come on, you don't act like you haven't been on QVC and seen all of the shows talking about copper fit and things like that. Compression socks, especially when you in the air, especially when you maybe on a long flight, a long international flight, sitting down 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Man, you can't always get up and move and walk around the cabin. So having something like that, these compression socks, is really a good thing. And Bombas is a quality name. I've bought some stuff from them in the past. See, Chief, okay, I got these folks over here in my comments here. Chief talking about he wants to see that Ultra Watch Pro. All right, the Ultra. I can't even talk, right? You see the. Okay, hold on. Let me take this screen off so you can see. You rather want to see you see the Ultra, right? Yeah, Ultra. The Ultra is not on the list. The Apple Watch Ultra is not on the recommended buying gifts for the holidays, but it's an Ask Me Anything thing, so I'll answer the question. Um, I had the 8, I had the latest one, and it was dope, right? I've been Apple Watch, I've been Apple fan. Most of you guys, at least in my community, know that I worked for Apple for a little over about 11 years, right? So I've been part of the cult of Mac. I've been drinking the Kool-Aid. I've had one-on-ones with Steve Jobs. I'm old school, right? I had the 8, but this Ultra at the 49 millimeter size, and with its relatively indestructible case, with the additional functionality it has, it's literally a dive computer. If I was a scuba diver like my brother-in-law, I could literally take this, and it's a certified dive computer, so I could use it from that perspective. SOS calling and capability. So if I'm ever stuck at the top of Mount Everest, I doubt that's going to happen. But if I was, I could use this and have it very accurately triangulate my location for rescue services. So they all come with cellular. There's only one design, but the watch bands for the largest other Apple Watches fit. So this is actually an old band that I had from my old watch. They're $795. You get what you pay for. Meaning, yeah, it's a little more pricey than the other ones, but again, this thing is never going to break. I do wear it to sleep for sleep tracking. It's a little bit more cumbersome than the 8 because of its little bit of bulkiness, but it's not too big. So take a look at it. They're in stock. If you order one, the trick about ordering Apple Watches that I'm not sure even a lot of folks know is just order the body, and you can go and get the strap anytime. So a lot of times inventory will show that the Apple Watch is out of stock because it's coming with a specific Apple Watch band. No, just get the body, and then you can go to Best Buy or log on to Amazon or go to Target or somewhere else and get whichever particular watch band that you want. Don't wait because it says inventory is not available because it doesn't come with the one that you want. Tip there. Let me check these. Well, get me your hand me down. Oh, see, give me, Mama D. Listen, I done already sold some things too. So hopefully that answered your question right there, Mama D. Listen, I done talked to a lot of folks in my live streaming community, especially this last couple of weeks. I've sold more monitors. I sold my Mac Mini computer this morning. So I don't know if my guy's watching. He's gonna get this tomorrow. I'm gonna ship this out to him. Gave him the family rate too. Mama D, you would have got the family rate. Just saying. What else I get? What else? This new deal. I don't want to get into that because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I got some hand me downs. They dope too. I mean, I take care of my gear. So let's stay in touch. Maybe I got some things that you're looking for. We can talk microphones. We can talk computers. We can talk cords, cables, whatever you need, Mama D. I got you. So appreciate you on that. Oh, snap. Ladies and gentlemen, Jillian Moore is in the building, all the way from the East Coast. How you doing, Mama? Appreciate you for joining. I done took over my man's show, so who knows what's happening right here. I'm just hold on. Now she done switched up. Oh, okay. I see. Facebook versus YouTube. I see what you done did. Don't do me like that. Miss Jill, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. We got superstars that have joined the stream. All right. Free. Oh, no, can't do free. Family rate. I can do family rate though. Y'all done threw me off. I'm supposed to be doing specific stories for the show today. Tallboy again. I know he bought Wi-Fi on the plane, so he's probably watching on the plane right now, and he's saying, "Damn, that James done tore my show up." I think it's going all right. I'm looking at some analytics. I see a gang of folks watching, especially on Twitter. So I think we're doing all right. No. Let me get back to this list, though. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's see. So we went through some of that stuff. iPad Mini, maybe. Power bank, always need power, right? Powers are always important. You definitely want to get that. GPS smartwatch and travel adapter, maybe so. AirPods Pro. Some of this stuff I agree with. Some of this Bluetooth tracker, be careful with those, right? You guys have all seen stories about the AirTags and things like that, and people using them kind of unscrupulously. Is that a word? That could have been the word for the day. That could have been unscrupulously, but just be careful when you buy those types of items. Okay, that list is no good. This list I can get down with. Shouts out to The Verge because they always come with some decent stuff. I used to write for The Verge back in the day. this Ember mug right here. I got 3 of them. Don't make no sense. First world problem, I know, right? But I got the black one. They got a little titanium action one, and then I got a white one too. Um, yeah, $100 though, but it allows you to keep your hot drinks very hot. Comes with an app, so very technology focused, technology centric. You can set different temperatures for like your coffee versus your tea, and say you want your tea set to what is it? I don't know, like 125 degrees. I don't know these things, right? And you can make sure that it stays at that particular temperature. If you want your coffee to be set a little bit hotter, 165 or whatever, that kind of thing, it'll always keep it at that particular temperature. I love it. It's the way to go. Uh, you can get it anywhere. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Best Buy. That's where I got mine. I wouldn't pick mine up at Best Buy, but these Ember mugs are dope. Chief, you were talking about keyboards. Now, this Logitech K380, I've actually got this, and the reason that I was holding off on your request and your question was, so I got this Logitech K380, and I used it when I had a multi uh, platform environment, right? When I had Mac and when I had PC, and it actually worked flawlessly. So at the top there are 3 buttons right there, that 1, 2, and 3, that connect via Bluetooth to whichever system that you're using. So what I did for one, I had my back in the day I had my Mac Mini, I had a Dell laptop, and then number 3 I had that set to my iPad. So you can actually switch back and forth between different platforms and different systems on that particular keyboard. It's small. It's the same size as this right here. Geez, hold on. Too many screens. Too many new screens too. Where's my mouse at? Here we go. It's this size. So it's about the same size as this, right? This Apple keyboard right here, which I sold to my guy who bought my Mac Mini. So I can't break that. But yeah, so the K380 is pretty dope. It's not a high-end keyboard, so to speak. I also got a mechanical keyboard that I use for some other things. From my perspective, though, again, I'm all Apple, I'm all Mac, so I am using the Magic Keyboard with the fingerprint reader on my side. But if you're looking for gaming, if you're looking for more of a high end for that mechanical, if you're looking for that click sound, that type of thing, take a look at. I believe it's Gigantic is the name is the brand that I use, and their mechanical keyboard. So check them out. No shade to Logitech, right? They're doing some great things as well, but this K380 is okay. It's not the one I would necessarily recommend. I don't know what your use case is, but they've got some other ones that are actually better than this as well. Um, Tell us about the time you chopped it up to Steve Jobs. Okay, listen, I tell you what, we'll see about that. Hold up, brother. I do love telling that story. Let's see. Lisa Marie is. Oh my goodness! Listen, we got the folks in the building. Lisa Maria is in the building. Hello. Hit that like button as she's saying. Sammy Superstar is over there moderating on the Lab Tech Show channel. So yeah, folks, I done took over my man's channel. He don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But we just talking about all kind of things. We got some winners in the building. Let me go back to this list, and then I'll continue to move on with my next topic. But keep asking questions because I'm winging it right now. I'm winging it right now. MacBook Air, maybe. I do like Chromecast and Roku. I mainly like Roku TV. So this is actually a really good gift idea for folks who want to cut the cord, folks who actually just want a simpler experience when it comes to consuming content on TV. Uh, Listen, Xfinity is expensive. DirecTV is expensive. Dish Network, they're expensive, and you get 500 channels, and you watch 3 of them. You already do. You already subscribe to Netflix. You already subscribe to Hulu. You already subscribe to Amazon and Amazon Prime. Why not get one of these integrated streaming platforms and systems that you connect into any TV? Doesn't even have to be a smart TV, right? These things connect into regular TVs that you go buy at, I don't know, is Kmart still around? No. You go buy it in Walmart and Best Buy or Target, wherever the case would be. You pay $200 for a TV. Doesn't have to be smart. You plug in a Chromecast, you plug in a Roku TV device, and boom, there you go. right? That's just the way that you're. Again, like I said, you're already paying for all those other streaming services. Why give Xfinity? I don't know what is it, like $200 for the services. Oh my, Sammy then came over here too. Oh, I'm where the cool key. Yeah, Sammy, I need to make you a moderator, brother. All right, DM me now because again, I'm old and I'm gonna forget. DM me because I need to make you a moderator on my channel as well. And I want to make Jill a moderator, but she only shows up uh, once a year. Oh, throwing shade here, throwing shade. What else we got? When I saw this OG Sega Genesis Mini 2. All right, I'm from the old time. I'm from the Atari world. This is old school Sega Genesis. I would love to have something like this. This is pretty cool. Again, maybe not for everybody's demographic, but again, the younger kids I think need to appreciate the 8 and 16-bit games that we had back in the day. So I thought that was pretty cool when I saw that. Again, more power banks and more things like that. Bluetooth speakers have always been the rage. Sonos is no joke. Sonos is a trip. I got Sonos all over the house. So the Sonos Roam is definitely a recommended way to go. I love the fact that you can tie them all with the Sonos ecosystem. You can tie everything together, right? So you're gonna have something playing in one room and tie other rooms together and have just big orchestration of sound coming across your house. I love that aspect. So that's really what's up. Uh, Victor over there talking about I use the Roku stick and stream everything. Listen, I know, hey, and welcome. Thanks for joining the show, man. But yeah, Victor, you know the deal, right? You're a network technologist as well. So you know the whole aspect of streaming services and things of that nature. So love that. Love that. Uh, Lisa Maria says, I cut the cable down to basic, but kept my phone. You got to have a phone. You got to have, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. You got a phone. Why don't you just use your cell? Okay, let me read the comment first. Cut my cable down to the basic, but kept my phone. Just I'm old. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't read the whole comment, and I started talking madness. Upgraded your internet, very good thing. So hopefully you're off of 1 or 3 gigabit per second. You have to maybe something like 10 at least. But go ahead and cut that landline. You don't need it no more. No, just use your mobile phone. Don't worry about that. You go everywhere with that cellular phone anyway. Cut that landline. I know it's probably only $10, $15 a month, but that's $10, $15 a month. Just saying. Appreciate you, Sammy. Thank you for the DM. I have a few game systems. I need to dig them out. Listen, I got an old Xbox here too. I might put that on my merch store. I might just give that away. I've got an Xbox my son doesn't use anymore. I might give that Xbox away. I'm in that giving mood today. Yeah, I'm not a Scrooge. What else we got? Apple Watch SE. Nah, I don't recommend the SE. I recommend either the 8 or I recommend the 8. Smart plugs. Smart plugs are always a good thing. Again, trying to conserve electricity, trying to conserve on expenses around the house. Just I've got a handful of these around the house, not necessarily in the studio. I got some other things in the studio, but having smart plugs in the house to turn lights off and on automatically is just the way to go. Massage guns. I got the Hypervolt, but I've seen the Lyric. I think that's a dope one too. But take care, folks. Everyone wants a turntable. My son, 18 years old, asked for a turntable. Dude, again, what's old is new again. Folks are asking for all the old school stuff because now the teenagers, the 18, 19, 20-year-olds are into vinyl, right? They're trying to be nostalgic and all that. So I love that aspect. I do love that they're starting to appreciate what was old and the value that some of that stuff had. And I also love the fact that we're seeing this here on a recommended list for holiday time. So cool on that. All right, the rest of this stuff is just madness. Smart bulbs, yeah. Okay, now we're starting to get real specialized stream decks. Not everyone is really into that. Microphones, Blue Yeti Nano, no. Sorry. Yeah, I'm bougie. I'm not one of the folks that's you get what you get, or start where you are. No, you get what you can afford, and then continue to evolve from that. Okay, I won't get into that. Wrong stream, and it's not my show. Let me look at these comments, man, before I go too crazy here. Oh my goodness, Laura Williams is here. Ladies and gentlemen, old school, OG fam community. Pleasure to have you here. Mr. Alec Johnson is here from the future. It's December where he is. He just lives in the future. Appreciate you, sir. I've taken over my friend's stream and running it into the ground. Probably running, but a lot of folks are coming around. A lot of folks come and check this out. So I'm all good. Let me take a look at these. Oh shoot. he is. I told you. Hold on. He here. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. He here. He 40,000 feet in the air. But I see it in the comments. My boy Tall Boy is checking out the stream. Hey man, I'm trying to do you right. But I gotta be me. So thank you for joining. Thank you again for the opportunity to get back out here and talk to your community. Love it. We've been talking about I've premised the show with an AMA, Ask Me Anything. So folks are coming in from the various channels and they're asking me questions that they have from a consumer technology perspective. Then I went into gift ideas, right? Kind of the top leading gift ideas that are out there. And especially since you're traveling and doing that thing, some top leading gift ideas for folks that are traveling. So love the fact that you are here joining us. What about the CES products? CES, I went to the press event this morning, right? So I'm not sure if you went to that as well this morning. It was online. It was a Zoom call, but talked about what to expect from CES. Talbo and I, as always, this will be our 11th, 12th year at CES this January. Really understanding what's coming next from a consumer electronics and a consumer technology perspective. So I won't give anything away, but it's more of a move towards autonomy. It's more of a move towards robotics, a move towards health and well-being. That seems to be kind of the driving conversation that's going to be at the Consumer Electronics Show in January in Vegas. So we will put together some strategies. We will put together some meetings and things like that of who we will talk to while we're there for that week. But it's going to be exciting. I think that earlier, a lot of those conversations were around who had the best 3D TV. Well, y'all remember 3D TVs lasted for 1 year? We've gotten away from that. Then who had the best mobile phone case? Everyone on the planet was making a mobile phone case, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to provide either more protection, try to provide more functionality, bringing in the wallets on the phone, right? Doing all that stuff, right? But now it's kind of moved from that as well as into more of the app development. Or good to see those types of things happening. But now, like I said, robotics, health and wellness and care and things like that. Autonomy seemed to be the biggest conversation that we're going to talk about in January in Las Vegas. Hit the spot 10:06. Somebody, where my noise? Come on now. See, when she come on, I got to put some. I'll go ahead and throw some triggers in here as well. Appreciate you for joining, fam. Love the fact that you are here. Hopefully you kept out of trouble. Hopefully you kept him out of trouble as well as y'all was traveling the highways and byways. Victor saying, I'll be replacing my Roku stick with the Roku bar. Why? Talk to me about that, man. That's an interesting statement there, but I think that's a great conversation to have for everyone as well, because the Roku stick, now which one do you have? The Roku, the Ultra, which does 4K? Are you looking at replacing with the bar because it has all the integrated speakers as well? Seeing a lot of companies getting into that aspect, LG, Roku, Sonos, Samsung. There's a lot of companies that are trying to be audiophiles that aren't audiophiles, right? So if you're getting into the Roku bar for the aspect of it being kind of an all-in-one solution, having the ability to do the smart TV types of offerings and also having the sound piece, that makes sense. But there are some companies, again, that are just trying to make a budget-friendly fake 3-in-1 speaker system, and I wouldn't recommend those to anyone, to be honest with you. Again, it's one of those things, get what you can afford as opposed to get the cheapest thing out there. So, but I'd love to hear your conversation on that. Man, I'm gonna go crazy going back and forth here. What page are you looking at, James, with all this stuff? I will put the links to all of these stories that I was talking about, the recommendations in the description of all the pages that I'm looking at. But this one here in particular is off of Mashable. So Mashable had their best gift for travelers right here. And then this particular list, which is more generic, is off of The Verge. But again, I'll put the description. Yeah, give me about an hour. I got another stream to do here in about 40 minutes. So after I do that one, I'll put the link in the description to all of these particular places. Trova. Oh my God. Why are you still talking about Trova? Corey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm gonna move on. That's one of them things that they trying to get right, but they can't get right. Leave him alone, brother. Leave him alone. What are your thoughts on the new IG Live producer? Okay, see, Sammy is getting into it. He's asking that question. Yeah. Did you see the stream that we did yesterday? When that marathon 3-hour stream that we did? Listen, it's coming, folks. It's not here. It's coming to full rollout. Let me say that. The ability, what Sammy is talking about is the ability for creators to live stream from Instagram legally, right? There are platforms and there are tools out there that allow you to do it right now, but you can't do it because it's not fully supported. IG could actually take your channel down, but now they're slowly rolling it out to creators, allowing you to link into an encoder like an Ecamm Live, like I'm using right now, like a StreamYard, like a Melon, like a what's the one you use, Corey? The PC one, that type of thing. So linking into a multi-streaming capability and actually from your desktop stream out via Instagram, as opposed to just doing the IG Live, but really from a desktop perspective, sending it out. This is where it's at, man. This is the next thing. This is really going to position Instagram in front of, I think, Snapchats and the TikToks, because more and more folks who are creating higher quality content. So something like the Lab Tech Show, right? The show I'm stealing right now from my man Tallboy. Being able to directly stream this to IG Live in real time, have that communication, have that engagement on that platform that is mobile first, man, that's huge, right? So when that finally rolls out, I think that's really going to take away from just the 1 minute, the 30-second to 1 minute attention span of something like a TikTok and something like a Snapchat, and then get more into long form content. I know my man Sammy is killing it right now with YouTube Shorts, right? So what is that, 30, 60, 90 second, that type of thing. There's room and there's places for that. And I know he's blowing it up. His channel is exploding. He's getting subscribers left and right. But again, having that ability to go for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes or whatever with that engaged audience from IG using higher end broadcast equipment like an Ecamm and like a StreamYard or like a vMix. That was his tool that he uses. Those types of things. Appreciate you, man. But being able to do that from your desktop and push that out to your audience who was already locked in, and then bring some services around that, like showing links to your app store, links to your merch store, links to your products and services that you offer, that being able to monetize that, right? Because I think really when they turn that on for everyone, then they'll also turn on the business aspects of it as well, where you can actually monetize those streams. So, man, we're excited for that. A lot of us, I don't have it. A partner of mine has it. That's why I wasn't live on my channel yesterday when we did that stream. But once they turn it on, man, I've been hitting refresh on my IG desktop page like a crackhead all day. But that's me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, vMix, all these vMix comments. Y'all need to switch over to Ecamm. Yeah. My comment said, okay, appreciate that. All right, so I started talking about, keep asking with the AMAs, right? They ask me anything. I'm going to keep doing that throughout the entire time. But already started talking about gifts. And one thing to keep in mind when it comes to gifts is, man, when are they going to get here? Right? You can't always watch and know when UPS and FedEx and USPS are delivering. So an app that I recommend and an app that I use religiously that I have on my phone is Route. So route.com actually tie it in with your email address. You sign up with your phone number, but then you tie it in with your email address, whatever you use when you're ordering stuff. And you can use multiple email addresses. So again, if you use a Google email address, an iCloud email, an Outlook, whatever the case may be, and wherever you place that order, you know that they have the back end systems where they tie in all of that order processing and all that transportation, things of that nature. You will then start getting text updates from the carrier, from the FedExes, from the UPSs, the USPSs, and things like that, of the status of your delivery. And it's free. I have never got any spam messages from either. I haven't got any messages that weren't relevant to my particular online shopping experience. So I know exactly from a tracking perspective where all of my merchandise is as it comes. So every time an Amazon Prime delivery is supposed to happen, every time a delivery from Best Buy or whatever the case may be, it's already tied into my email address. So Route will actually send out a push notification to me saying X, Y, and Z product is just now leaving the facility. X, Y, and Z product is on the bus, almost at your house. It's been delivered. All those things. You'll get all those incremental updates as your products are being delivered. When it leaves the factory, when it reaches the next destination, meaning the next transportation point, when it's about to be delivered, and then when it is delivered. So check that out, route.com. Again, I will put links to all these cool tools in the description so you can check that out. Branded Live, looking good, bro. Hurricane Dave in the building. I see you, man. Hold on, let me put something on here for Hurricane Dave.
Another one.
There we go, man. Hey, I got my triggers right. I got my sound effects in the Rodecaster Pro, so I got to use them right. Richard, I like that. Very helpful. Appreciate you for jumping in as well, man. Love it. Keeping up with comments. Sammy saying, I know someone that has 10K on Instagram and they don't have it yet. Yeah, man, listen, it's not. So I finished the conversation on this. Go get Route because you want to track all your shipments. You want to know where they are, know when they get there. It's simple. Push notifications, get it done, right? Don't cost you anything as well. I highly recommend it. So back to the IG thing. Yeah, it's not about how many people you have subscribed to you, because one of the influencers, and I hate the word influencer, but one of the influencers who has it that we all know, and she's part of the Cam fam as well. She's only got 1,500 subscribers and followers on IG, right? She's got it, which is crazy. Our dude Keith, right? He had it, and I think he's got like 300 or so people. But again, Keith is a Grammy-winning music producer, so he carries that clout with him. We'll get it, and in all due time, we'll get it. It makes sense. They officially announced it at the beginning of November. It started to roll out early, and then they pulled it back. But I think this will start rolling out more and more heavily. I'm gonna say even before the end of the calendar year, man. I'm thinking that this is going to roll out more widespread. I'm not going to say worldwide, but I'm going to say more widespread by the end of the calendar year. So just keep refreshing your IG page. What we got going on here? I got bots running, watching for the trolls. So don't mess up, folks. I got some automation built in here to making sure that doesn't happen. But we haven't had that problem yet. It's all good. He has 2K on Instagram. Yeah, maybe 2023. Yeah, like I said, by the end of the calendar year, man, I think is when that'll happen. Next topic, let's get into this right quick, because I want to talk about music. We all love music. We're all into music. What's your provider of choice? You Pandora, you Amazon Music, you Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. I know Tallboy doesn't like that Apple Music, but I'm gonna put that out there anyway. He probably what he using, man. Hit the spot. Tell me what he uses for his music. I'm holding off for the comments. I just want to see someone say what theirs is. Stewart Video, appreciate you for joining. What's happening with your brother, Chief? Yes, we will be doing Team No Sleep tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll do a quick wardrobe change, maybe. But yeah, we still gonna do Team No Sleep tonight, man. Trying to find one since title. Title is tripping. Yeah, I hear you. And the only reason that I asked about this is because it's that time, right? It's that holiday time when the two main music providers are trying to increase engagement, trying to increase community involvement, and they're sending out those uh, what do they call it? The Spotify Wrapped, right? The year in review. Right? And that's always cool because you get to see what it was that you listened to, what it was that you played, what particular genre of music or so that you leaned more into over the years. So, it's pretty cool to get that infographic showing, hey, I listened to um, J. Cole most of the time. I had a little bit of, uh, I didn't have any Kanye because I didn't cut Kanye. But I had a little Jay Z, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever podcast that you listen to, things of that nature. But so it's pretty cool to get that. And folks like to, again, Spotify knows folks like to share that because Spotify really is a social curation platform. It's not just music generation, right? It's really built around the social aspect as well because I can see what my friends are listening to, and I can say, "Oh, let me add that to my playlist. Let me maybe go uh, click on and follow that particular artist as well." So what Spotify has done is genius behind the scenes, and by having this year in review wrapped program that they've done every year for a long time is just ingenious. I bring that up because now Apple's trying to do it. Apple launched theirs this year, well, a couple of years ago, and they're trying to mimic the success of Spotify, and they're close. They're close. They're not. Apple Music is not as socially focused and community focused as Spotify. So the kind of the sharing of music, the sharing of playlists, the sharing of songs, or just the the information, what you're watching and what you're listening to, things like that. It's not the same. But I'm giving them shouts out and I'm giving them kudos for what it is that they're trying to do. I don't know if y'all. I know I got this dynamic mic here, and y'all can't hear it. It's a fantastic mic, but I hear this dog barking behind me. That may be my Amazon delivery that just showed up. Uh, so I have run mine. I will actually send a link to what I listen to on Spotify and what I listen to on Apple Music, just to share it, right? Just for grins, to see what you're listening to and to see what I'm listening to. But I think that's cool. The fact that again you have the ability to engage with your friends and your acquaintances and the people that you follow on these various music platforms, and actually um, design, develop, and curate that particular infographic of your information. So if you're on Apple Music, it's harder to find than it is with Spotify. Spotify sends you the email saying, "Hey, your year in review is ready." On the Apple Music side, you've got to go to this URL replay.music.apple.com to actually generate your particular infographic for your information. Sharing is okay. Again, it's not as seamless and not as intuitive as Spotify because they've been doing it forever, but Apple Music is trying to get to it. So that's why I was kind of asking about that. We got Tall Boy like Spotify. Uh, okay. How come I don't? You follow me, brother? I know I just switched. I just switched over. I added premium. Yeah, I added another subscription. I know we talked about that, but I did add another subscription. But make sure that we following each other over there as well. Chief has got YouTube music. Okay, okay. I had YouTube music for a minute. So I've got YouTube Premium to make sure that when I'm watching stuff on YouTube, I don't get the ads, which I always think is funny because as a creator, I want you to look at the ads that come up on my channel because that's how I get them Google checks. But here I am. I don't like to see the ads myself, so I pay $20 a month. I don't understand it. Uh, do as I say and not as I do is one of those things. Victor saying, I'm not big on music, but I do have Amazon, and it's easy to say, Alexa, play, and I have music. I had to say that real soft because I didn't want my Alexa to kick in right there, but that's a good statement as well. Man, play some music, man. You're always coding and developing and doing network work. Turn some music on in the background, bro. Don't be afraid of it. Yeah, a little classical music or something, like when we were doing our math homework back in the day. So Let me see what we got going on here. Loving the comments, loving the engagement. Appreciate you guys as well. Like I say, for staying active here. Let me see here. Over on the lab, we got. I just see. I know I told Revis that I wasn't gonna have him call in. I'm wondering, is he at least watching? Come on, brother. At least put a comment in and say that you're watching, man. Hopefully he's not mad at me, man. He got mad at me last time. I think I coughed during his segment, and he has some words for me. So hopefully he'll be cool now. No. Those were the things that I wanted to talk about. Right. I wanted to touch on specifically gifting ideas for folks, because now is that season, and Black Friday came and did whatever it is. Cyber Monday came and is still going, which is very interesting that all of the vendors and all of the companies are still doing quote unquote Cyber Monday deals. So if there's something that you're looking for, and I like the fact again that it's different than it's typically been. It's not just the same old come get something off of a laptop, something off of a desktop. TVs are reduced in price and things like that. It's actually different types of gear that folks are looking to buy. So y'all know me. I'm huge on cameras. I'm huge on audio equipment. I'm huge on health and fitness and wellness, things like that. So it's good to see those types of things also being offered and still being available for folks to acquire. Don't get caught up. Get your order in now, because listen, don't just have gift cards to give in someone's stockings at the end of this year if you don't get your orders in now, because logistics are going to be better than they were during the pandemic, meaning that they're not going to be these ships that are being stuck in the waters off of New Orleans and San Diego or anything of that nature. But still, don't sleep on this stuff. Go ahead and get your orders in now so you can get your stuff shipped and delivered and wrapped and all that stuff. So there, and then take advantage of tools and applications. Again, we got these phones in our pocket anyway. Take advantage of like these apps like route.com that I was saying, to actually keep track of all of your products that you are having delivered to your home. Again, it's free. You sign up with your phone number to download the app, and then you enter your email addresses that you use when you're placing orders and things like that. So, and then there's the magic behind the scenes from the logistical perspective, that the Targets, the Best Buys, wherever you're ordering your stuff, when you get that email notification that your order has been tracked and has been shipped, it'll also route over to Route. Yeah. And you'll get text notifications of the status of that. There we go. I don't think I broke anything. I know Tallboy likes to end right at 60 minutes so he can put this out on his streaming platforms, Roku as well. So I'm gonna be cognizant of that time. Did y'all have? And Mama D says, okay, still here. Didn't she probably went shopping? That's what it is. That's probably why she stopped making comments. Any questions for me as I wrap this up here? See, no one's home. That's why the dog's going crazy. And again, I think it's my Amazon delivery. So shouts out to these LG dual up monitors that are showing up today. No? All right. I tell you what, let me go ahead and run with these advertisements that my man has, because, that is how he keeps the bills, that keeps the lights on and pays the bills. Let's do it. Tallboy has some sponsors that he loves to give shouts out. So shouts out to Sammy, Superstar, Late Night with Sammy. Appreciate that man for everything that he does for everyone within the content creation community. He is a dynamic young man doing some really good stuff. Appreciate him for that. Mommy Guide Incorporated, a fun and creative resource for moms and moms at heart. Our dude, Matt Haas, all things YouTube. He comes out and does a show every Monday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Check out his channel. And then the Kessel Chat. Listen, these guys are talking about Star Wars, so shouts out to them. A live stream far, far away. See, the problem is, though, it's at 9 for me. I don't want to talk back. The problem is at 9 p.m. So you definitely need to subscribe to that channel so you can watch it at your leisure. But if you want to be there live, again, they stream on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Man, yeah, he's much younger than I am, so it's all good. He do his thing. Victor, what's the Vegas thing you were talking about? Some event? Yeah, going to CES. Every year again, it's 11 or 12 years I've gone to CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. It's actually literally the place where I met Tallboy, probably 10 years ago, 10 years ago. I met him on the red carpet, and we started working together, and we've been tight, we've been cool ever since. So yeah, the Consumer Electronics Show is the kind of insider conference for folks that are in the consumer electronics and technology realm. It's not open to the public. It's only open to analysts and to press and media. So yeah, I'm going to go check that out. Next thing I want to talk about, my man has got his Roku channel. Oh my God, he's living big. This is where you strive to be, folks. My man has his own Roku channel. He's on Fire TV. Subscribe to him. Check it out. He's got some great shows going. What is it? Hit the Spot 1006 has a show. Hopefully that comes back, and where he does those types of things. He's got a show with Old School Tuesday Turn Up. He's got a lot of things going on, man. Subscribe to this man and show him some love out there. TBE Media is doing things the right way. Yes, sir. And then, of course, follow the man on all the various social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, The Lab Tech Show. Check him out. Tell a friend. Tell somebody, right? He's out here trying to do it the right way, and I appreciate him for doing it the right way. Also, I appreciate him for allowing me this opportunity. I come on, you never know what you're going to get, folks. I'm a mess sometimes. I'm all over the board, but hopefully there was some value in the conversation. Hopefully there was some value in the nuggets of information that I shared with you. Okay. If there was, tell somebody, share it. If there wasn't, tell me so I can get better. Again, I try to come off just very, very, very easygoing, very informative, very informal as well, but knowledgeable on various things. And if I don't know, I can at least find folks who do know. In the comments, there are some rock stars as well who I could point you to if you had something specific that you were looking for. So again, hopefully this was fun, right? That's what it's all about. Life is too short to be mad all the time. Make sure you reach out to someone that you have in your family that you haven't talked to in a while and just say hello. Take care of yourself. Tall boy, appreciate you, man. All right. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. So thank you again for the opportunity to host this show, do a little stream takeover. Y'all be good to yourself. I'll see you on the other side. We out.